it took me forever to figure out how to position this. So if I move a few times, that's why. But today is a day, and today I am alive. um, I went to the library today, and every single book that I wanted to get was gone. And one book that they had faith for that was in the portal, every librarian was looking for it all over the place and nobody could find it. It was a Toni Morrison book. So somebody probably stole it. And I'm only saying somebody probably stole it because I used to steal books when I was a little kid. I was definitely a library kid, but I did steal those books because I didn't want to return them because I wanted to keep them forever, and that's why I have to have my own library. But I got my favorite childhood book because while I was waiting for the books to come, this book was right in front of my face, and I just thought it had to be a sign that I had to get this book because this book is me. This book is me. Like, I had every single one of these books, and my mom, I don't know what she did with them, but I wanted to keep them, and so I'm gonna read them again. This book inspired me to start drawing. I used to draw the pictures in here, and I used to draw the characters in here when I was younger, and it also made me fall in love with reading and writing, and it inspired my writing style, which is very informal, diary, talking to the self type of literature. And yes, this, when you think of Alex, think of this. This is me. And then I got a certain type of hunger because it was on my reading list. It just wasn't one of the books that I wanted to read now, but I'm excited to read it because I've been wanting to read it. I love an unhinged woman trope, so I hope that it's good. But I'm in a good mood today because I've had a lot of time to be outside of my brain. But I did want a video journal because I've been having this one phrase replaying in my brain, and sorry, it wasn't on me. I've had this one phrase replaying in my brain, and I can't help but think that it's the new chapter of my life. I've been writing more, and the poem that I've written was titled this, and I've been thinking about art that I can create that revolves around this theme. And basically, the theme is the intimacy and loneliness because I think that loneliness has always been a reoccurring theme in my life. To be black, to be a woman, to be a neurodivergent woman, to be not the stereotypical cookie cutter type of woman in the environment that you're in, it creates this innate feeling of loneliness. I was always the only child. I worked jobs with no coworkers. It's a theme and it's a pattern, and I've recognized it for a long time that I'm alone a lot. And loneliness is inevitable when you're constantly in spaces by yourself, I feel. And I'm currently in one of those seasons because a chain of events brought me to the season that I'm in today. But I think there's something really intimate about being alone and being lonely because you're forced to see yourself. You're forced to look at yourself, spend time with yourself, and you pick yourself apart. You put the pieces back together. You try to rearrange the pieces. Like, maybe if I rearrange them, it'll be the solution to whatever problem that I'm having, or I can pick out the flaws and reinvent myself. And it just does not. Oh my gosh. Please get away. I had to turn around because the ants were, in fact, thinking that my legs were their territory. I don't know what was going on there, but what was I even saying? Yeah, it's just, I find it to be very intimate to spend so much time alone and to bear the burden of constantly being lonely, because you have to find a solution, and the solution is always going to be inward. There's no place to escape that feeling other than turning to the self. And so it's very intimate, the time that you have to spend with yourself, the time that you have to get to know yourself, to see yourself, and kind of recognize patterns and appreciate yourself and learn to love yourself. And as someone who has spent ample time being alone, I find it disheartening at times, but also very inspiring. When I get into these spaces where I want to isolate, or I feel the loneliness, but it never calls for me to be social, it usually inspires me to spend more time with myself or catch up on things that I've been procrastinating on. And I think that there's a great power in using such a heavy emotion like loneliness to your benefit, which I've been kind of doing, which is weird because I haven't felt this specific feeling in a long time. And like I said a few videos ago, I am grieving per my therapist. Per my therapist, I am grieving. And because I'm going through this process of grief, this is the first time in a long time that it's called me to create, and it's inspired me to find ways to express what I'm feeling or express the feelings in my body. And somatically, I've been dancing and I've been writing and I've been reading, and I'm still trying to figure out what that means. But I think it can be beautiful, which I hate saying. I hate when people emphasize the beauty that comes with pain, because I don't want to have to keep going through pain to I don't want to have to keep justifying my pain or turning my pain into beauty. I want to be able to create, and I want to be able to see life and to see beauty through the lens that trauma has not tainted. And yeah, it's bittersweet, but I'm taking advantage of it because it is something that I haven't experienced in a long time. And I don't know if that's because of the person specifically and the connection that I am grieving that has inspired this, or if it was just a series of events that led me back to this place that I have been before. But I'm having a time. I'm having a time. I don't know if it's a good one, but I am taking advantage of the position that I'm in right now. Um, I've been trying to video journal more, to have space and leave space for my thoughts to have a place to go and to express myself without having to think about people and their reactions, and letting everything be out in the air that I need to release without it being confined. But it is difficult because a theme of the person that I am grieving is that she was the person that I would feel safe enough to release certain emotions with or have certain conversations with. And I think, reflecting on it now, that is probably one of the reasons why I am still in the routine of doing so, just without this person present. And so I'm very grateful for that, and I'm grateful for the connection, and I'm excited to see where this space that I'm in right now will lead me to and what will come out of it. But it's still lonely, and loneliness still sucks. There's two different types of loneliness, and the one that I'm experiencing comes from a lack of support that you need and a lack of a specific type of connection. If you look at my life and you look at the people in my life, I'm far from lonely. I do have people in my life and I'm very grateful for them, but I don't have people that I can connect with on a more intimate level. I don't have people that relate to me. I don't have people that share the same values as me and experience the same things as me. So there's it's this loneliness is almost innate because I feel like when you're neurodivergent, you are always kind of lonely, because you don't relate to a lot of things that neurotypical people express or the grievances that they have. But I don't know. I've still just been here, and I'm just trying to not make my mind a safe space. I'm the only one that lives here, so I have to make sure that it's a space that is safe for me, and so that's what I've been trying to do. And I do still have my hard days, but I'm trying, and that's all I could do, right? So now we're here. So I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna read my book, and I kept this brief because I just want to relax, and that's what I'm gonna do. So